All right, hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, glory, and infinite honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors go out to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Shalom Mubarakim to you, brothers and sisters out there. All right, Lord willing that this lesson is edifying onto the elect. All right, onto the hopeful elect. Shalakim. And in this lesson, this is Malachi from Great Millstone, Nashville. All right, just so if anybody needs to identify me or where I'm from, just for the sake of that. So I got this article from End Time Headlines, which, if you've watched my videos before, I've made mention of it a couple times, how I definitely recommend, brothers and sisters, get this app. I'm on the website, but they have an app, all right, and it gives you notifications, of different articles. You know how that goes. And they constantly have new things going up, right? There's articles like every day, right? So it helps you, stay alert, stay aware of things that's going on, which the Lord wants us to do, which you don't need to get this app. Just as long as you're staying in touch with certain things going on in the world, you do your best, to be in the news, so to speak, then do your thing. All right, but it's just a very convenient app. I recommend it for the sake of its content. Definitely a lot of lesson worthy articles posted up on this website. All right. So it says, actually, before I get there, let me actually get a scripture on that. Sirach chapter 39 verse 1, it says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies." Okay? And be occupied in prophecies. Let's get that word occupied. Occupied, it says busy and active. All right, second definition on there, busy and active. So, especially, us men, especially for us that teach the word, all right, we are to be busy and active in the prophecies, in the news, and things going on, current events. All right, you want to be paying attention, especially because, like it says in, I believe, is it first or second? Let me see. First or second? Okay, so it would have to be first. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1 to 2 says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." All right, so since we know it comes as a thief in the night, does that mean we just lollygag and allow our minds to just zone out and we're just completely oblivious to things going on earth? No, actually the complete opposite. All right, since we know the Lord is coming as a thief in the night, we are constantly trying to keep ourselves updated and aware of the situations that are going on around us. Okay, we're preparing to the best of our ability in the return, or preparing for the return of Yahweh Shai and Mashiach, all right, who the world ignorantly and incorrectly calls Jesus Christ. All right, so without further ado, let me go ahead and get this article. I'm just really going to read the headline. Maybe a little bit into it. I haven't read the article as of yet. But it says, former FBI assistant director fears we are on the precipice of a 9/11 2.0. So basically saying a life-alternating terrorist attack. All right, type deal. All right, another false flag that, is going to make dramatic changes in the country. All right, it says the lack of vetting of foreign nationals entering through the southern U.S. border could potentially lead to another 9/11 style attack, former FBI agent Chris Swecker said. Swecker, a former FBI assistant director of the Criminal Investigative Division explained that the lack of vetting, so basically they're saying, they're not thoroughly, I guess you could say, researching into certain people and, making sure that they actually check out and all that. They're just kind of letting people through, which, is really complete bullshit. All right, we know it's all set up, man. All right, we know that the elites are behind all this shit. All right, ultimately, Yahweh Shemel Shai, because he works both sides, the Most High Yahweh is omnipotent. All right, but, looking at it, in our perspective, the elites are in control of this, man. They order out of chaos, right? That's their motto. That's their MO, all right? That's how they get a lot of their policies and things like that to be brought into play. And that's how they are able to, get a stronghold on the people through fear, all right? That's one of the biggest motivators. Okay, it says, explain that the lack of vetting could result in an increased vulnerability to such attacks. All right? So, with that, we're going to go ahead and get this. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We're not ignorant of what Satan got going on, man. All right, and the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. We're not ignorant to the things that he does. Okay, we know that he's deceitful, that he's crafty. Right, we understand that he's a master manipulator. We know that he, is tapped into the left-hand side. We know these things. Okay, so that's why us in the truth, we're not surprised when certain things take place on earth, because for one, the scriptures already said certain things would happen. All right, and two, we know our enemy. We know who we're dealing with here. Okay, we know who we're dealing with. And the Lord is going to continue to guide us and lead us down the right path, even with all this trouble that's about to take place on the planet Earth. All right, Isaiah 33:6, the wisdom and knowledge that the Lord has placed within us is going to allow us to, be able to make hard decisions, righteously and rightfully. All right, it's going to allow us to have faith, to, essentially a state of comfort deep within our mind, within our soul. All right, because we understand that we have the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son guiding our every step. All right, that's something that most of these people out here do not have. All right, and we can always pray and ask the Most High to guide us down the proper path. Okay? Because we have the names. So we're not ignorant of the things that Satan and Esau, put out there in any aspect of form, whether it be something to fuck with your mind or a false flag attack or a certain agenda, narrative, all these things. We're not ignorant of these, man. We already know what's going on. We know what the deal is here. All right? So really just stay on your toes, keep your eyes open. All right? We don't know exactly what's coming next. All right, but we do know that we're in the end days, and it's only going to continue. America's really, along with the rest of the world, is just going to continue to go down into a state of decline. All right, it's going to continue to just get worse and worse from here. All right, so just continue to watch. All right, be sober-minded. All right, matter of fact, no, it's in 2 Peter. First Peter, Salaki. 1 Peter chapter 1, or Salaki, 1 Peter chapter 5. I'll just get the point. Verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. All right, so firstly, Satan is trying to sift us, like Yahushua told Apostle Peter. Satan is trying to sift you like wheat. Same thing applies to us. Apostle Peter was the head of the church. All right, we're members of the church. That's going to happen to us as well. Satan is trying to get us out of this word, because the word is the only way to salvation. Is the only way to establish a good connection with Yahweh Shemel Shai is through this truth. Okay, this is that straight gate, Strait. All right, but it says, well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna just read it again and break it down. With the Esau part. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, which we know this isn't just Satan. All right, we know this is also the physical counterpart, which is Esau Edom. As a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. He's trying to get you caught up. All right, he's trying to get you caught up in things, man. See, but starting with the apostle, that was a great millstone. We're very careful of what we say, because we want to make sure that, the word is getting out there, because we know there's certain trigger words that's going to take our videos down, right? We're not stopping our preaching, right? We're not going to stop teaching the word. We're not going to water down the word. We just change up the wording a little bit or use acronyms, all right? We're just moving around the obstacles, okay? Because at the end of the day, we're blameless, man. We haven't done nothing, all right? We haven't done anything illegal or criminal or wrong or none of that. We're doing things that are right in the eyes of Yahweh Shemel Shai. We're trying to serve him to the best of our ability, all right? And we know, like it says in Isaiah, I think it's 59 and 15 or something like that, how when you depart from evil, you make yourself a prey. All right, so we know that Satan and Esau are targeting us, and especially Esau Edom in these coming days. Revelations 12 and 12, he's going to come down on us with great wrath. But we already know these things. All right, we're just going to continue to teach the word, be found blameless, and just serve Yahweh by Shemel Shai. And if we have to be martyrs, then we have to be martyrs. Fuck it. That's the spirit that the elect are in. And Yahweh is how we are of the elect. We're going to maintain that spirit. All right, so just continue to watch, and most importantly, I haven't been in the truth long at all. All right, but I would say one of my biggest pieces of advice is, which really comes from the scriptures, is just work on yourself. Focus on yourself. All right, be charitable and support brothers and love one another and offer advice in season and all that. Absolutely. All right, but your main focus needs to be yourself. All right, because you can be the coolest, brother in in the region. Not literally. I'm just, joking. Nobody's ranking nobody based off of cool, but I'm just giving an example. You could be the coolest brother in the region of the Northeast or whatever. Everybody loves you. You got a good rapport. But then, the Lord, he don't really fuck with you. And that's why I'm saying work on yourself first and foremost, because you want to establish a connection with Yahweh Shemel Shai. That's who you're trying to please. You're not here to please men. But through working on yourself and through trying to establish and follow the Most High to the best of your ability to be like Yahweh Shai and Mashiach, in turn, you're going to treat your brothers, with respect, all right, with love and care and charity and meekness. Okay, but focus on yourself, man. Help brothers, when you can and when they need help. Absolutely don't neglect the brotherhood, fellowship, all that. But focus on building your faith up, your mind, establishing your, I guess you could say, position in this ministry. Now, you definitely want a good rapport among brothers. But once again, if you're doing these things, all those things come with that. Okay? So your number one focus needs to be yourself. Philippians 2 and 12, work out your own salvation. You need to be making sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? Is your mind right? All right, is your soul right? Are you fasting? Are you praying? You need to be working on yourself. You're not going to get anywhere off of somebody else's works. You're not going to get to the kingdom of heaven off of somebody else's videos or fasts or somebody else's prayers. You need to do all these things for yourself. Okay? And we're not, when we say you focus on yourself, we're not saying that in a selfish manner. Okay? Not like that. But you need to understand that you can be the coolest dude, man. You can be a good brother even. But if you're not praying to the Most High, if you're not doing lessons, if you're not going to camp, if you're not putting your soul into this thing, then what's it for? All right, so Lord, that this was, edifying. Before I close, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to the Apostle, Ellis Gray Millstone. Shalom.